And as you read the title, there's a specific category of Roblox games that are in trouble, namely the action/anime type games on Roblox. And what I mean by trouble is that most of the games are just cash grabs, and most of the developers just blatantly release the games for money and they don't ever update the game again. Now, a YouTuber named RedWeeb with over 450,000 subscribers actually quit YouTube because of this, and he made a video talking about it and also saying that he's gonna make his own game to change this specific category. I think his video has some good points, so let's watch it.
What are our top games right now in the community? We got the biggest game on Roblox, which is called Bloxfruit, and guess what that is? It's basically a bandit beating simulator. And there's other games too on the Roblox platform. GPO is basically like Bloxfruit but with better graphics. Now there's a bunch of other games too, like Shindo Life, YBA, a lot of new games like Pixel Piece. Yeah, all these games have something in common. What is it? First of all, they're all super grindy. And guess what that means? The games themselves will make a lot of money.
Now, if you don't know what a bandit beater game is, it's basically a game where you just go and fight NPCs repeatedly to progress and level up. That's pretty much what the summary of games like Bloxfruits, Grand Peace Online, Pixel Piece are. There's nothing else to do. That's the main point of the game. It's the main way to progress within the game. Nothing else at all. I don't really understand how Bloxfruits managed to rise to the top having a game like this. The game isn't necessarily hard to make, but the fact that 500,000 people do this and still play the game is mind-blowing to me. Congrats to the developers though.
All of these games are basically a grind fest. For example, in GPO, you already know the grind. You go bandit beat and it takes you like a year to level up and to get fruits and stuff too. Bloxfruit is the same thing, but you can buy fruits. Cause why? Because they earn Robux from it. Easy clap from them. It's Bloxfruit. I still don't understand how it's the biggest game, but I guess it is. Even the developers themselves have said openly that they didn't expect this like cash grab type game to blow up, but it did. And there's other games too, like for example, Shindo Life. I know I was a big Shindo Life YouTuber, but at the end of the day, Shindo Life in itself is a grinding game too. Yes, Shindo Life is fun in some aspects, but it's still a grinding game. Same with YBA, same with Pixel Piece, same with all these like a lot of these new games coming out. Now, that's not to say there's nothing against grinding, but there is, because we have gotten the same used formula over and over again, repeated in the community. Because why? It works. Like everybody sees these big games like Shindo Life, GPO, like prime example is Bloxfruit, and guess what they do? They try to copy the formula, and yes, they earn a bag. Like the first 2-3 weeks after, like a lot of YouTubers in the community, including myself, I'm not at fault for this, hype up the game. For example, Pixel Piece, I didn't really play the game, so I didn't hype it up that much, but a lot of people in the community were hyping this game up to be, oh, will this new game be the best One Piece game and stuff like that? And guess what? As soon as it came out, I clicked on the game. I was expecting something different. As soon as I go, I have to go grind levels just like Bloxfruit. You know, that kind of broke my heart. I was like, what? Just another bandit beater? And guess what? The game's actually doing pretty well. Before it shut down, it was getting like around 20k players. Why is that? Because it was pixelated, but it was the same old formula. You see what I mean? That's the problem we're having in the Roblox anime community. It's pretty sad to see that I guess like just everyone in the community just wants to just make a game for money. That's basically, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm speaking the truth, okay? Everybody in the community just wants money, and guess what? What makes money the most money? Grinding games, grinding simulator type games.
The idea of having to grind over and over repeatedly while doing the same thing and the same process but just a little bit harder is not necessarily what the problem is here. The main problem is what happens when other Roblox